Yeah, I think given the economic backdrop that we're all operating in, that's all holiday providers. I think a 1.8% decline, which is just 16,000 skiers across the market as a whole, is a pretty good result actually.
And how about turning to the future? Do you think the fall has now bottomed out? Well, we've had falls, as I said, of 15%, 11% over years, now just down to just under 2%. Do you think we've reached the bottom of the market?
I think it's often dangerous to extrapolate a trend, I guess, but certainly our belief is that we're reaching the bottom. We've really got the core skiing market that's now engaged with the market. So I fully expect us to come back up the other side of that curve over the next couple of years.
And package holidays have basically gone up. Well, why do you think that is? Why are people tending to go more for package holidays than going independently and making their own arrangements?
I think there's a few things. I think there's the security piece, which I think is increasingly important to people. And perhaps as an industry we've done a better job of communicating that to them, that your holiday is secure with us. But also I think the industry as a whole, the tour operator industry as a whole, has been working hard to really get that value message across, and by that I don't mean just always the least expensive. I mean real value for money and real certainty in terms of what you've got to spend to get a great ski holiday.
And are you expanding that package for next winter?
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. With the Crystal Ski Plus brand really does go from strength to strength. It's something that
that brand is where everything's basically included in the cost of the holiday.
Absolutely, yes. It's that's where you have the holiday package, but also everything you need to get you on the mountain. So that works really well, and something that the market as a whole really likes. It gives them that certainty of this is how much your holiday is going to cost, and that's it. You're good to go, and that's really gone from strength to strength over the last 3 years. So we're going to expand the range there, but we have all sorts of other offerings that we're putting into the marketplace.
A couple of the worrying statistics that came out of the report is the fall in the number of children and students going skiing. That's obviously the future. They're the future skiers of tomorrow. And also a rise in the sort of high-end cost of holidays. So the expensive holidays are doing well. Are you concerned that skiing is getting a bit more sort of elitist and there's not enough people coming through?
I think there's certainly concern with regards to the school market, and I think what we have to appreciate with the school market is because the booking cycle is very far in advance of when the kids actually go skiing, that perhaps we're seeing the decline here, which we experienced in the adult market or the wider leisure market maybe a year or so ago. So I think maybe it's that correction that we've seen over the past year, and we're coming out of that now. I would hope that actually with the schools market we'll see that start to recover through this year. So it's absolutely fundamental. I mean, the YouGov research which TUI has done with the school ski businesses says that just over a third of people that go skiing, they have their first experience on a school ski trip. So it's absolutely, I think, fundamental in terms of us getting a pipeline of people to really get excited about the sport.
And about the high end, the expensive holidays doing well. Again, are you concerned that skiing is too elitist?
I'm not concerned because I think there's a ski holiday for everybody. I think perhaps the high end it appears to be more resilient to the wider economic malaise that we're operating within. But no, I'm not concerned. There's always been a market for the slightly higher end ski proposition, but equally there's plenty of opportunities for people to go skiing at a lower price point. So no, I don't think a concern. I think it's we need to be able to offer a skiing holiday which fits all people's tastes.
Is it a difficult industry to work in? Obviously, huge factors outside your control. The obvious one is the snow. You can't control that, and obviously the same for many industries is the wider economy. I mean, you can give as many different holidays as you want and develop various different themes to holidays, but ultimately those two factors are the crucial ones.
They're certainly very, very important. Difficult, I'd replace difficult with exciting. Certainly every day is different, and the snow is the dynamic which actually gives it that little frisson as you approach the season. How much have we got? When's it coming? And there is a direct correlation between the snowfall that we have and the bookings that come in. So I think it adds just that extra dynamic within our industry, which I find interesting.
And how about next winter? I'm sure you're going to tell me that early bookings are doing very well indeed, and everything's marvellous.
You wouldn't expect otherwise.
But what are your thoughts for next winter? How do you think it's going to go? Do you think we're going to see an increase, or it's going to bottom out a bit?
I'm optimistic. I think in terms of an increase, I think we've probably got to look at the next 2 years as being the time frame. So I think I think we should either see a levelling off or maybe a small increase next year. But I don't think we're going to see a rapid increase in terms of the total market size, but I do think that we're at the bottom of that curve now. In terms of next season, I think there's some good early signs, but this is relatively early in terms of the booking cycle, certainly for tour operators. So as we approach the back end of this summer, we'll get a much clearer view. But certainly the early indications is that there feels to be a bit more confidence. There feels to be a bit more willingness of people to transact early and secure that ski holiday that they really want. So, no, I think the signs are good. The early signs are good.